Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC code P1683 indicates a performance problem related to the throttle valve default position spring in the 2011 to 2015 Honda Civic. This component plays a critical role in ensuring that the throttle valve operates effectively according to the driver's demands. When this spring does not perform correctly, it can lead to improper throttle positioning, which may affect the overall engine performance and emissions. The throttle valve is located in the throttle body, which is situated between the air intake manifold and the air filter. It is essential to address this issue promptly, as failure to do so can lead to reduced drivability and potential safety concerns. The implications of this error can range from diminished engine response to increased fuel consumption and even engine stalling, making it necessary to follow an accurate troubleshooting guide. DTC P1683 points to a performance problem with the throttle valve's default position spring. The throttle valve is a critical component within the throttle body that regulates the amount of air entering the engine. By adjusting this airflow, the throttle valve allows the engine management system to control the engine's power output effectively. When the throttle valve spring does not return the valve to its intended position, it can lead to variances in air intake, adversely affecting engine performance. The throttle body is usually accessible on the intake manifold side and connects to the air intake duct. Ensuring that the throttle valve can return to its default position is crucial for optimal engine functionality and efficiency. Several factors could contribute to DTC P1683, beginning with a faulty throttle body itself. If the throttle body is damaged or has internal defects, it would fail to function correctly. Another potential cause is a weak throttle valve spring, which may not provide adequate resistance for the valve to return to its default position effectively. Additionally, poor electrical connections can also play a significant role in this issue. Loose terminals or corroded connections may interrupt signals going to the engine control module, ECM, causing performance problems. It's essential to investigate each possibility during troubleshooting to effectively diagnose this problem. The symptoms associated with DTC P1683 may manifest in various ways, signaling that the throttle valve default position spring is malfunctioning. One common symptom is a rough engine idle, which can occur due to improper air intake. This malfunction can also lead to reduced engine response, causing delays in acceleration when the driver presses the gas pedal. Additionally, the driver may observe the check engine light illuminated on the dashboard, alerting them to potential issues within the engine management system. Each of these symptoms serves as critical indicators that warrant further inspection and diagnosis. The first troubleshooting step involves verifying the problem by starting with the ignition switch set to the on second position. At this stage, the technician should utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any stored diagnostic trouble codes, DTC. Once cleared, the technician should start the engine and hold the speed at 3,000 RPM without any load, allowing the system to run until the radiator fan activates. This step is crucial as it simulates real driving conditions, allowing technicians to observe any abnormalities in throttle behavior. After this, the ignition should be switched off to lock 0 for 10 seconds before repeating initial checks for DTCs. If P1683 reappears, it confirms the issue is present. In the second troubleshooting step, start by turning the ignition switch to lock 0 to ensure the system is powered down. Next, disconnect the intake air duct from the throttle body, allowing unobstructed access to the throttle valve. The technician then manually checks the movement of the throttle valve by pushing it closed and then releasing it. The valve should naturally return to its default position due to the spring's action. This check is vital, as its failure to return signifies that the throttle body may be defective. If the throttle valve does return correctly, cleaning the throttle body might be necessary, followed by verification. However, if it fails to return, replacing the throttle body is advised. After completing necessary repairs, it's essential to verify that the work conducted was successful. To start, set the ignition switch to on 2 again and utilize the HDS to reset the engine control module, ECM, allowing it to clear any stored data and refresh its settings. Following the reset, the ECM idle learn procedure should be performed, enabling the engine management system to recalibrate its idle settings based on the updated throttle position. The next step is to switch the ignition back to lock 0 for 10 seconds, followed by another turn to on 2 position. Finally, check again for any pending or confirmed DTCs with the HDS to confirm that P1683 is no longer indicated, thereby ensuring successful troubleshooting. Upon confirming that the DTC P1683 does not reappear, it is essential to conduct a thorough check for any poor electrical connections. This step is crucial, as intermittent issues often stem from loose or corroded connections. Inspect both the throttle body connectors and the terminals at the engine control module, ECM. Ensure that all connections are secure and free from debris or corrosion. If everything appears intact but issues persist, deeper exploration into wire integrity and circuit paths may be necessary. Addressing these potential points of failure can prevent future occurrences of the code, thus allowing for long-term vehicle reliability. To prevent the emergence of DTC P1683 and ensure optimal vehicle performance, regular maintenance of the throttle body is recommended. Performing scheduled cleanings can help remove carbon deposits and other contaminants that can impede the throttle's functionality. Furthermore, routine inspections of electrical connections at both the throttle body and the ECM should not be overlooked, as keeping these connections secure can prevent various electrical issues. Regularly monitoring engine performance and being alert to any unusual behavior can help catch emerging problems before they become significant safety concerns. By adhering to these preventive measures, drivers can ensure that their Honda Civic remains in peak condition and maintains its drivability and efficiency. In conclusion, understanding DTC P1683 and the related throttle valve default position spring performance problem is vital for maintaining the health of a Honda Civic. By following a systematic troubleshooting approach that includes problem verification, thorough checks of the throttle body, and repair verification, issues can be resolved effectively. Additionally, recognizing the potential causes and symptoms can help diagnose the problem before major repairs are needed. Regular maintenance practices, such as throttle body cleaning and electrical inspection, play a crucial role in preventing future occurrences of this error code. Ultimately, implementing these guidelines not only ensures a smoother driving experience, but significantly enhances vehicle reliability and performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.